Child sexual assault survivors don't want a statute of limitations on the charges against their abusers. 22 News State House reporter Christine Lee is standing by in Boston. She explains how they believe the state could help them get justice.
It can take years for victims of child sex abuse to come forward, and many of them are requesting that the statute of limitations against them are raised so that they can report their crimes.
I know that as a survivor and years of advocacy, that it takes victims decades and decades and decades to come forward.
Sexual assault survivors are asking state lawmakers to extend the statute of limitations for child sex abuse. They're supporting a bill that would allow sexual abuse claims to be filed in civil court until the victim turns 55 years old instead of 21 years old.
What it will do is make it possible to identify the hidden predators that are now hiding in the state of Massachusetts, because the law has been created here in this state as in other states to prefer the predator.
Those over the age of 55 would have 1 year to report a sex crime. Abuse survivors also want lawmakers to pass legislation that puts all sex offenders on an online registry.
But I hope that for the state of Massachusetts and eventually the whole country can allow all levels of sex offenders up online to do anything and everything we can to prevent me, her, your mother, your daughter, your sister, your son, anyone that you may know from being a victim of sexual assault.
Barnstable State Representative Brian Mantle proposed a bill that guarantees sex offenders rights to an attorney during classification hearings.
Indeed, they are not popular bills. I filed them in the interest of fairness and justice.
Mantle also filed a bill that gives judges discretion when assigning GPS devices to sex offenders. 1 in 4 girls and 1 in 5 boys are sexually abused in their lifetimes. Live at the State House, Christine Lee, 22 News.